There we go! Okay, we're back where we left off. That was exciting! So maybe we won't get to the sea people today. I can't even find where that rock pile is. Ooh. This is new. Or is this not new? I can't tell. You could say I'm bad at directions. No, this isn't new. I've been here. Let's see if I missed something. I assume the escape was to be able to go to that next rock pile, but maybe not. Well, here are some more jellies. Ooh, and a pretty yellow fish. He does not look happy. He's a very angry little guy. Cookie cutter shark. Aw, I like that. I should probably have caught some of these alive. Oh well. Do you go sleepy? Yeah. Blood belly comb jellyfish. That is a path right there. Oh yeah, look. There's another pole. I want you though. There's a stake in the back. If I pull that out... There we go. That delayed reaction with the fall, though. Wow, human. Good. We have a path. You're more useful than you look. The village is very close. Come in through the hole you just made. I'll go ahead. Wait, I can leave now, can't I? Would you listen to yourself? Aren't you worried for Ramos? Besides, I have a request for you. So I'd like you to come to the village with us. The Sea People village? Me? Yes, there's a reason I came all the way up to the human sea. I have a request. Okay. Really? After all that work and he don't even want to go to the village? That's like the whole point of this. But she better be swimming herself this time. Ugh, I'm getting real spooky vibes. Oh! Something just moved past me. Human, go ahead and be our lookout. But it's so dark. I feel like there might be something dangerous there. Ugh. And I am so overcumbered. There better not be another battle. For better or for worse. Deep sea cave. What is this? Why is there debris so deep down here? I feel like we want to be up high for these anchors. Oh no, those vibrations again. Something has to be here. Why did he tell me to come alone? Yeah. Wolf eel. What is that? There are wolf eels that big? I don't think I can run. Oh, whatever. How am I supposed to kill it? I don't know what's going on, and I'm so slow. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Huh? It looks really tough. Huh, the shiny spot on its tail. It looks weaker than the rest of its body. I still don't have a real gun. Maybe I shouldn't have done this event today. Oh, this was a very poor idea. I'm gonna so die. that enough? I'm not entirely overcumbered this time. Oh, is there a gun down there? Oh, and an oxygen. Okay. I probably should have looked for that way earlier. I don't know how to dodge that one. Okay, finally dodged that one. There we go. Is that it? Or is there a round two? That's it. Ugh, how can a wolf eel be so big? I was just about to come and defeat it. I guess I came too late. Huh, you're stronger than I expected, human. Now, you see that big gate over there? That's the entrance to the village. Take the lead, human. But what is this? Wolf eel tail meat. Wolf eel gill. Well, I would have needed to drop the stuff anyways, so I guess it all works out. And all I got rid of was some seashells and a couple of those little character guys. Phew, we are finally back to the village entrance passageway. Ramo, you have a key, right? Oh no, I left the key back at the... Just kidding. I have it here in my bag. Phew, I thought you would ask me to take you again. Let's insert the key and get back to the village. Sea People Village. Wow, so this is... Haha, that's right. This is the Sea People Village we live in. To think there would be a place like this under the sea. Wait. How did a human get in here? Ramo and Suam? Were you kidnapped by this human? Tenzin awaits you. He's lost sleep worrying about you. It's kind of hard to explain. Ha, allow me. I rescued Ramo after she was kidnapped by a squid. Forget it. Just take me to my father. It'll be faster for me to explain things to him. Tenzin's house. Oh my goodness, Ramo, my daughter! Where were you, my precious girl? Your daddy was worried out of his wits. Are you hurt? Did the humans do something to you, my daughter? Wait, who is this next to you? I thought you'd brought a blue manatee, but this is a human. Exactly. What is going on here? I'd like an explanation. You know that strange things have been happening around here recently, right? For example, the tremors and the ice melting off the divine tree? Of course, Ramo. I've been looking into the causes. It's already been 2 years. You know our technology has its limits. Well, the ancient texts have all been lost, and we need to figure out new methods again. We can't simply keep waiting, Father. Humans are selfish, but they have good technology. We need their help. No, not the humans. They can't be trusted. They dirtied our home and even hunted our kind to put on display. They're wicked creatures looking to hunt us and steal from us. We can't ally with the likes of... Please do not make me fight another thing. Another huge tremor! See? Something really bad will happen if we don't do anything. When I was taken by the giant squid in human waters, Dave here helped me out. Suam said he was the one who did that earlier. Try asking him. Not all humans can be bad, can they? I mean, well, even if I wanted this, the villagers would not agree. Help from humans? No one would believe it. If this man can gain the village's trust, I'll consider your suggestion. The village's trust? How does he go about winning that? How about asking around and see what they need? Alright. Since today's long trip must have been pretty tiring. Human, come back here tomorrow. You'll have to listen to the villagers' requests. Wait, I didn't agree yet. How am I supposed to come all the way here? Since you say you helped my daughter Ramo, I suppose it wouldn't be fitting of my people to ignore your needs, even if you're a human. Use this. What is this? It looks like an ordinary mirror. This Sea People mirror, once installed, will let you instantly travel to this village. In any case, installing this in your village will allow you to come to this village whenever you need. It will recognize your face, so only you'll be able to use it. It also operates from the light of the divine tree or the sun, so you can only use it during the day. Oh, and I'll give you a village map to use. It'll help you find the villagers. A teleportation device. That's pretty amazing. I'll have to go back to the boat with this mirror for now. Yes, honestly, please, take me back to the boat. Okay, so yeah, we did get a bunch of roe. Cool. I guess I'll install the Sea People mirror on the boat. He said I could go to the Sea People village with this during the day, right? I should go tomorrow. Oh no, look at the time. Bancho Sushi must have opened already. I should drop by and check if anything of note happened. Now that makes the night dive. Kitty cat! Looks like I arrived too late. I should do a little cleanup. Miss Yoshi? What are you doing here? Oh, my work ended just now and I was passing by. I saw the lights were on despite the hour. Bancho seems to have gone home already. He looked a bit tired recently. Even so, I'm glad to see him working so hard again like this. Oh, come to think of it, I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a certain incident. Yes. Back then I thought he was gone for good. I wonder what it was about. Well, it's nothing that secretive. I simply avoided mentioning it to him present just in case it's still a sore spot for Bancho. I'm thirsty. Can you give me a glass of beer? We'll see if I can do that. I'm not very good at that one. Okay, that's like perfect. Okay. So you can't just dump it. You gotta like do a bit and pause, a bit and pause. Sigh. Nothing so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. I'll tell you now a bit about Bancho and why he quit cooking for a while. It was 12 years ago. This is Dungong Hotel. I worked here 12 years ago. It's a 5-star hotel with both tradition and a long history. It looks a bit old, yes, but at the time the quality of the food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? Well, a troublesome customer left a reservation. Do you know the actress Louis Crawford? She made a reservation at our hotel. She was a leading actress with a long career. Her role as a spy in one of her most famous works, The 42nd Floor, was extremely impressive. She appears to have hit a slight slump as her new movies haven't been doing very well. I've heard that Louis Crawford can be very picky. But we are a very high-quality hotel with history and tradition on our side. I don't think there will be any issue if she comes. So there it is. Nobody can beat the level of services and staff at this hotel. We've won many prizes as well. Just one thing. You haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? The rumors? Take a look at this. She's famous not only as a chef, but a gourmet. There's a blurb she published in a travel magazine recently. It appears to be a description of her travels, but it's just her bashing on the hotel she stayed at. Gloria hotels are the best of the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Her writing is mostly like this. What do you suggest we do, Yoshi? I say we still accept it. I suppose we can't refuse the reservation, if only for the hotel's reputation's sake. In that case, we'll have to think about how we'll serve her. We need clean rooms and surfaces that match her tastes. We'll treat her as a VIP. And about the meals, we can offer her the buffet for breakfast, but we'll also need to ready a dinner course. But you came at the most inconvenient time. Our head chef is in France on a culinary research trip. The sous chef has taken his place for now, and he cooks wonderfully as well. However, our upcoming customer is a very difficult one. Dugong Hotel's Japanese food has never been its strong suit. We only served udon, or simple donburi. We've been making exponential progress. However, after we hired Bancho, we've grown quite dramatically. Bancho is famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and his food was recently featured in an overseas magazine. Bancho hasn't really proven himself yet. You think it'll be alright? Bancho's skill is indisputable. However, one great drawback is that he doesn't consider the preferences of his customers. His sole focus is letting people try new flavors. That is what drives his creativity, of course, but this time, it won't really serve us. Bancho, are you here? Miss Yoshi, what are you doing here? Bancho was a peculiar man. He suddenly appeared one day, handing us a resume, and explaining he's been learning in Japan. All the sushi establishments listed on the resume were top tier, but Bancho never stayed in one place for long. He told me that he moved on each time after learning enough. The manager had a long talk with him, and then left the operation of the Japanese food team to him. Bancho, would you be willing to try servicing a VIP? Servicing a VIP? That's right. We have an important guest who will increase our reputation, or rather, who might send it plummeting to the ground. Her name is Louis Crawford. She's an actress that's infamously hard to please, and also a gourmet reviewer. And we can't deny that your contribution to this was great. However, this means that we also get customers who want special treatment. So you mean to say that I should try and please this picky woman, Louis Crawford? Yes, this is important, as Dugong Hotel's reputation lies in the balance. For me, cooking has always been a battle with myself, not with others. Making perfect food has always been my goal, but it won't change no matter who I cook for. I simply use the best ingredients available in the current season and the most suitable recipe. Will that be okay with you? Alright, we'll leave the individual dishes in your hands, Bancho. However, I would like to offer input on the method of servicing our guest. A sushi course offers various kinds of sushi in a certain order, with a few side dishes interspersed in between. It allows us to use sushi to allow customers to try many types of fish. Since it's to be a dinner, I think a course would be better than a single dish. That means it'll probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. Though, it'll be a bit different from the traditional method. I think I could add soup, an hors d'oeuvre, sashimi, side dishes, sushi, tempura, and a dessert to the course. What do you think? Not bad. So what will you make for each dish? There's the soup to begin with. Yes, I think that'll be fine up to the sushi. Tempura is next. I suppose shrimp would be the most logical choice. It's difficult to create any impact with shrimp. We've kept everything pretty normal so far, so this is where we add a little spice. Shark. I'm thinking of a dish that uses shark head. What? A shark? Can sharks be eaten? Sharks are a very tasty fish. This is the time of year when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. But shark is too exotic of an ingredient. Couldn't we use something a little more widely consumed? Especially considering this is Louis Crawford. Good food would impress anyone. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize the food for what it is. I can't help but I think it's not that great of an idea, Bancho. If you serve that dish and things go sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone. But there's no guarantee she'll hate it. She'll know from taking just a bite that it's one of the greatest foods. There's always an exception to the rule. She's an extremely picky person, after all. What a pity. I understand. I'll go with shrimp tempura then. Though, it can't compare to shark. This way, Miss Crawford. Thank you. This is the chef who will be preparing your food today, Bancho. He's younger than I expected. I was hoping for a slightly more experienced chef. He's still quite a skilled chef, I assure you. I'll be looking forward to the food then. I remember the service here being quite alright for an old hotel. So, what's for dinner? A Japanese course meal. Here's the course menu. This is a steamed dish composed of grilled snapper and roe, which was then steamed, garnished with ground yam. The soup features a rich flavor of fish. Is that a Japanese soup? It's got a bland flavor coupled with a spicy scent. Quite interesting. This is the flavor of the shichimi. There's a tiny bit of flavoring provided by a condiment made from 7 different spices. And the next dish is... So the tempura and the dessert are left? What's the tempura? Don't tell me it's shrimp. The sort that's commonly served with rice. How do you like it? Are you happy with our Japanese food? Well, it's about as good as I expected it to be, I suppose. I suppose I could come here to eat every now and then, but why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's quite average? Haha. Even so, I'm sure our food is better than that of most other restaurants. The snapper soup or something was pretty interesting, but that's it. It was just a fishy soup with a spicy aftertaste. Oh dear, it seems Japanese food isn't all that to your liking. Ignorant of that fact, we served you Japanese. My mistake. Please accept my apologies. May I have a word? Allow me to introduce myself again. I am the head chef who works here, Bancho. I'm not much of a speaker, so I've been listening quietly. I find it impossible to maintain my silence now, however. It was most definitely my fault for failing to provide food that satisfies you. Will you not give me a chance to make up for my mistake? What? Oh, well, gosh, I'm a very busy woman. What you witnessed today aren't my real skills. I'll serve you food that can objectively be called good. Bancho, you can't be talking about... So you're saying you have something else you think will satisfy me? Alright, I'll wait, but remember, my time is valuable. Your food had better be amazing. All done. This is whole roasted shark head. Oh my god. This is... You fried the whole head? It is an amazing dish. The meat in the cheeks hasn't been cut out. I chose to fry the whole head to preserve the supple texture. You'll never taste something like this anywhere else. It's a high-quality dish made using the best possible ingredients. Get that out of my sight! How can you call this food? What are you saying? Just take a bite. I guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. I am not happy about this. Is this what service is like at the Dugong Hotel? It's all my fault. I apologize. Now, Bancho, Yoshi, you apologize as well. I'm sorry, Miss Lewis. I should have been more vigilant. Looks are not all there is to food. Why do you refuse to even try it, Miss Lewis? Bancho, now isn't the time to... I find this highly unpleasant. Is this some kind of hidden camera prank or a punishment? You'll pay for treating me this way. Don't think I'll let you get away with it. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee if you wish. I don't care. After that, Bancho quit his job at the hotel and left, saying he needed to train. It's my belief it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he researched. I see. Still, I admire him a little for not giving up on the belief that he's going on the right path. I suppose it was the stubborn side of him that allowed him to attain his current level of skill. Working with you now, he even started social media. I feel something has changed about him, and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. I'll do my best to help Bancho focus on his cooking. Okie dokies. Who's this? Oh, of course it's Dr. Bacon. Oh, Dave! You weren't around yesterday, so I was a bit worried. I couldn't get in touch with you via radio either. I was at the Sea People Village yesterday. You what? What happened? Well, you see... I see. I envy you, I do. What a lucky experience. I'm not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Why don't you go talk with the residents first? I'd love to go as well, but... As you said, only one person can use the Sea People Mirror. What a pity. Yes, I'll have to use the Sea People Mirror first to visit their village. Otto? Dave, the fish in the farm yesterday. They've multiplied. Hurry on over to the fish farm. I've marked the sections with new fish with hearts so they're easy to recognize. Go and see for yourself. Wow, the mysteries of nature never cease to amaze me. I'll tell you once the eggs hatch. I'll mark them with hearts if fish have multiplied. Speaking of eggs, I am reminded of my son who I haven't seen in a long time. You have a son? It was a windy and rainy day. I went too far out on my ship and the storm flipped my ship over. I haven't been able to go back to see my son since. Well, I didn't know that. Alright, I'll come by often to check. Thank you, Otto. I feel so much less pressure to catch fish. These are all the fishies that I caught. Cool. Oh, and there's a nighttime fishy section? I didn't even notice. Okay. Boat. Okay, and that is going to be it for this episode. We finally made it to the Sea People Village. And we can get there pretty easily now going forward. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a space bar away. We also have the jellyfish event coming up. We have not been able to capture all that many different types, but hopefully we have enough. Looks like we've got 5 different types of jelly, so that should be enough. And we've got at least a couple of each. So hopefully we don't have to worry too much about that. We've only got one more day. And we didn't even get to try for any nighttime jellies this last night, since it just cut through the night and the restaurant section of the day. So next episode we will go back to the Sea People Village and see what each of them need. And hopefully we can get maybe 1 or 2 new kinds of jellyfish, or stock up on more of the ones we already have. But at this point I'm also not that fussed about it. We probably have more than enough for the event, which I think happens tomorrow, but it could also be the day after. I think it's the day after. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Until then, take it easy.